All right, let's talk front squat today. I'll knock out a few reps and then we'll review. Okay, first thing we need to discuss is just the bar position. So the bar position in the front squat is going to be across our shoulders. Okay, hands are going to be about shoulder width, slightly outside of your shoulders, so your fingertips can rest just outside of your shoulder deltoid. Okay, upper arm is going to be parallel with the ground. So a great way to kind of practice for this is to set your arm straight out in front, thumbs up, and then just fold your forearms in while keeping your elbows pointed straight ahead. Okay, most common mistake with the arms on the front squat is the upper arm drops down and then the bar feels heavy and it's hard to hold. Okay, so in that rack position, you're almost going to shrug slightly to keep this front delt contracted so the bar can sit between your clavicle and your front delt, and then your chin comes over the top of it slightly. So if I step around the back side of the bar here to face you, set my hands, I bring my elbows up, that keeps my shoulder up, and then I tuck my chin down and I kind of lock that bar in place. Elbows pointed straight ahead, chin down, and I have a little bit of a shrug to keep that bar from not wiggling around. Okay? On that grip, you'll notice, in a perfect world, the hand is completely closed. But if we're lacking some wrist flexibility, or maybe just the leverages of our upper arm and lower arm aren't great for front squatting, it's okay to loosen your hand up and take as much of your hand, pinky finger, ring finger off. I typically will front squat with just 2 fingers on the bar, if you could see there, and it's really just the pads of my fingers that are holding it in place. As long as my upper arm stays parallel to the ground, the bar is going to stay in place. If we have trouble, even with that position, we can add some wrist straps. I have these wrist loops from DC Blocks that I really like. Derek sent me when I ordered my blocks, and they're perfect. So we can swipe these straps on the bar. Now I'm able to keep my elbows up without as much wrist or shoulder flexibility. As you see, my hands are a little further away from my shoulders, and that's okay because my elbows are up, and you can hear the strain in my voice because the bar is really close and locked in. What's happening at the feet? Hips are about shoulder width, toes are out about 5 degrees, okay? And with any of our squatting, we break at the knees first, we drop the knees forward, and then we bring our tail down. We keep our chest upright as much as we can in the front squat position. And the bottom of the squat, our ideal position is hip below knee, hamstring covering your calf, your knee driven out over your toe. When squatting in a rack, always make use of the spotter arms, safety bars, whether it's a half rack or full rack. Always keep it at a height just below your squat depth, so if you have to let the bar go, it doesn't have to drop a very long way, doesn't damage the bar, and there's no real risk of injury from you.